Since my channel is very young, let me quickly tell you what I usually talk about. I make social science inspired videos, mainly the trio of sociology, philosophy, and psychology, the three Ys. I hope you find this video interesting. Sociology, the study of the relationship between the individual and society. Does social reality primarily consist of institutions regulating individuals or individuals regulating institutions? I don't want to be the one telling you this, but there are several answers to this question. There are many sociological theories and some philosophical and psychological theories that can be used analytically in sociology. But generally speaking, there are three main perspectives in sociology from the 1800s onwards, and most of the theories can be categorized in at least one of three perspective categories. Let's just get straight into it. Functionalism. Functionalist sociologist looks at what role different institutions play for society. The classic analogy is that society is like a human body, and the different institutions is equivalent to the organs in the human body. An example of what they may study is what function does the family institution play for society as a whole, or how are individuals integrated into society through institutions? If the human body cannot function without an organ like the heart, then society would also collapse if you took away one of the base institutions, like the political institution. The assumption is that each primary institution in a society plays a specific role to maintain society as a whole. Examples of primary institutions are the healthcare system, the economy, the media, and so on. Each of them play a vital role for society. Some functionalists claim that there are 14 primary institutions in modern societies. Microinteractionism, where functionalist sociology is structure heavy in that the theories often accept that social systems are by far more influential on social reality than the individual. Microinteractionism primarily studies what they call actors and their social behavior. At this micro level, the sociologist zooms into the base level of socialization and is interested in what is happening when people interact face to face. The basic foundation of microinteractionism is that society isn't top-down. It isn't the institutions and structures that create and maintain society. Rather, it is the sum of interaction between individuals that are happening at every second that create, maintain, and change the societal structures. Some variants of microinteractionism looks at face-to-face interaction, while others are interested in how individual consciousness constructs meaning. But these variants will be discussed in another video. Conflict theory. In my time teaching sociology to students at university, the conflict theory perspective seems to be the most popular. Here are some easy steps to understand this view. 1. The world consists of different groups of people. There are material and non-material resources in the world. The resources are both material like money, for instance, and immaterial like status. The variety of human groups each has their own interests in mind, and the resources are finite. There are just a certain amount of them available. And what are the consequences of this? People competing over the resources. In other words, people are in conflict with each other constantly over resources. Conflict theory is thus suitable when it comes to identifying how people are oppressed and who the oppressors are. Karl Marx is regarded as the founding father of conflict theory in sociology, which should give you an idea of the vibe of this perspective. While functionalists speak the language of function, dysfunction, and the micro level speaks the language of action, non-action, conflict theory speaks the language of oppressor versus oppressed. I hope you liked this introduction, and let me know if you would like me to go deeper into the specific theories in sociology, because this is a field I am familiar with, or maybe I just like to think I am.